cracked up tires. One's completely destroyed. Alright, so we're at the entry point of Sherman Pass. This is the first time this guy's ever wheeled this vehicle. And unfortunately, it looks like it's not engaging in four-wheel drive, so he's going to try to manually engage the pin. Hopefully it works. Alright, so in today's video, we're going to be doing some off-roading in the Sequoias. We're going to be doing about 3 separate trails. We're going to start on Sherman Pass 4x4 trail and eventually head to Monache Meadows. Today's trail starts off moderate and ends easy. So I haven't ever been in this area doing trails. So right here we're in the Kern River. There's a famous bridge behind me. Brought the dog. My buddy just got a Wrangler, stock Wrangler, and unfortunately his last vehicle burnt down in a fire. So he's got this one, but it's stock and it hasn't been built yet. So anyway, hope you enjoyed the video. If you like the content, subscribe. Hey, try backing up a little bit. Anything? You're not in four-wheel drive. Alright, so there's the pin going to the transfer case that kind of goes through the floorboard. We tried to manually put it in place. He says it caught, so we're going to see if this works, because we drove pretty far to get here. Alright, we finally went into four-wheel drive. It's been pretty iffy with this vehicle. We're starting our adventure with Sherman Pass Jeep 4x4 trail. I don't know why they use the Jeep term for all these trails, but anyway, it's not the easiest trail. It's going to go incline for over 2,000 feet. It's a historic route that was used for logging for people back in the day. I really recommend it. Plenty of scenic sights. Going? There you go.
What I say?
Those are some really good street tires you got on.
They're all weather.
He's ready for the winter time.
I'm ready for all of it.
Uphill we have this kind of rocky section. You don't want to be here in two-wheel drive, and you want to be at forward low, or things could go wrong. It doesn't look like much, but it looks harder in real life. Alright, so try 2 on the Jeep with this obstacle, completely stock. Just having a rough time. Really not enough ground clearance, and there's no walkers. Okay, that looks good. Okay, good. Driver? Oh, you're good. Beautiful. Oh, maybe not beautiful. There's a lot of brush to drive through. I don't really care if my vehicle gets pinstriping, but you got some new vehicle you're making hefty payments on and you actually care about. Maybe don't take your vehicle through this trail, but it's super scenic. Like, I really recommend this trail. It's a great place to have lunch or have a drink or whatever. So we're pretty much done with the trail for the first part. There's a continued section, but this is a great place to camp if you just have tents or a hammock or whatever. Flat ground, and also there's a fire ring already made, but this is pretty much a lush forest. Pretty nice. I've never been on this trail in my life, so I'm having a lot of fun. Once you get to the top of Sherman Pass 4x4 trail, the forest really opens up. There's trees everywhere. There's perfect places for camping. It's really isolated, so I really didn't see anyone else. I saw one other person, but that was it. So if you want a trail to go on before Monache Meadows and you're in the Sequoia areas, definitely come here for day one and find a good camping spot. If you're doing any off-roading in Sequoia National Park or Inyo National Park, I strongly recommend bringing fuel. So I think I drove like 90 miles after the trail and there's no gas station. We're here in the trail, and if you look off in the distance, that's Sherman Peak. So this area is going to be really good for camping. I think we're going to drive a little further though. So if you're planning to camp, this is definitely a great option. And there's permits, so you can actually have fires if it's above 5,000 feet. All right, so we made a wrong turn. We ended up turning around. We're back in the forest. We're probably going to camp soon. Night's beginning to fall. It's a really nice area. Someone went through a lot of trouble moving trees and chainsawing them all down that cleared the path. So anyway, if you're here, make sure you respect the trail and pick up your trash, you know. All right, so we got 2 jacked up tires. One's completely destroyed. The other has a sidewall leak. We're gonna try to plug this, and we're gonna put the spare on and hope for the best. We got a couple plugs in the tire. We set up camp. We're cooking right now. We're going to camp here obviously for the night. So I just kind of set my vehicle up with this kind of propane tank and everything. So if you guys got questions about it, let me know. And if you want me to make a video about this setup, I gladly will. But yeah, let me know. This is like one of my favorite foods to cook camping. It's so easy. Just chicken sausage. Super quick. Maybe 10 minutes. So we're leaving the campsite. We've patched this tire with a million patches on the sidewall. Not really ideal, but we're gonna head towards Sherman Pass Road, and I'm thinking about maybe trying to park this somewhere at a ranger station or a fire department if we can find one, and then hopefully still go to Monache Meadows. We're trying. Alex is not in the best mood, but it's to be expected, I guess, when you blow 2 tires in a row. Major detour. We're still going to Monache Meadows, but Alex isn't comfortable with the vehicle with his tire situation going on, so we're parking it right here in the fire department area. Someone would have to be pretty stupid to break into it here, so we're going to continue forward. So we're approaching Monache Meadows Trail. We left Alex's Jeep, but we're going to go anyway. We're not really filled up all the way, so I'm really hoping we don't run out of fuel. Historically, Monache Meadows was an area used by the Native Americans, the Monache tribe in particular. They used this area for seasonal hunting and gathering and trading grounds. They came here in the summertime because the temperatures were a lot lower. Monache Meadows is one of my favorite camping spots. The off-roading is actually pretty easy. So if you have a stock vehicle, I wouldn't think twice about coming here. You could probably even make it in two-wheel drive. You might have a hard time, but there's so many people. I'm sure someone's going to be willing to help if you get stuck. But there's also lots of hikes around here. So bring your family, bring your dog. So we're at the end of the Monache Meadows Trail, according to Onyx, and we found a good spot. We're cooking some steak. We're actually right by a creek, right? So we set up camp here. There's some water flowing. People are fly fishing. I really didn't see any fish, but they're gonna try anyway. And there's a campfire spot. You do have to get permits, right? So there's a kind of a camping station where there's people where you can get permits. Unfortunately, we didn't get any. These Bernese mountain dogs, they're like actual Sherpas. So back in the day, I believe in Switzerland, these dogs were used to find lost hikers, and they would have, I believe the story's like water and some alcohol of some type. I believe it was like whiskey or something. But anyway, they would use these dogs to find people and bring them back to civilization. This is our third day of off-roading. I'm at a half a tank, so I really hope I can make it. I think I'm like over 80 miles away or 100 miles away from a gas station, 3 hours from the nearest town. So we're gonna try to get Alex's tire replaced and he can make the trek home. Alright guys, wish us luck. We're gonna be driving close to 3 hours with these plugs in. Hopefully he makes it, but before his journey back home, I have a gift to give him.
What gift?
Here it is. Here, take your duck. Come on.
I need it.
Hey, you need your duck. Why, you don't want it? Hey, you gotta put your duck on there. That's what they do, I guess. You don't want the duck?
Nah, I'm good.
Okay. Well, I'm definitely coming back to the Sequoia National Park. I'm going to be doing some harder trails, more northern areas. So if you guys like the content, subscribe so you don't miss out on my next video.